Hello? Oh, the volume in my cans are a little low. Hello? Roll call, roll call. Who's here? Who's here? We're underway. We're underway. We were on time. Who's here? Who's here? Oh, there we go. Now it's sounding good. Present here. Can I get some presents? Can I get here? Make sure nobody's tardy. Make sure everybody's on time. Make sure everyone's here. Roll call, roll call. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Last one of the season, guys. This is last Blackhawks game of the season. We're going to be streaming all throughout the playoffs, but this is bittersweet. Let's end on a high note, please. Simple as that. Good for Korchinski getting back into the lineup, by the way, for the last game of the season. Not that I thought Crevier played poorly. Oh, Nazar almost early. Almost early. How many is Frank scoring tonight? Over under 2.5. Just kidding. It's a high number. But I wouldn't be stunned if he scores. Here's Bertuzzi. Back to the point. Shot gets all the way around. Back. Okay. Frank Nazar wins the puck. Ottawa comes up with it. Knight goes behind the net to retrieve the puck. Little communication breakdown there, but it's okay. Uh-oh, Korchinski just turned it over. It's okay. We're all good. My stream just buffered. Don't love that. Here's Bedard. Oh, what a shot! Holy shit, Connor Bedard. Oh my God, that's what he does. He's back. He's back. Pookie's back. Holy shit, he just flew through the neutral zone, picks his head up, toe drag release. I mean, that's what we want to see all the time. Obviously, they're not all going to go in, but what a shot. Boom. Bardowski. That was quick. That was quick. We're on fire. We're cooking. This is a different team than like 3 weeks ago. They are so dialed. Oh my gosh. I'm pumped. It is Forsberg in the net for Ottawa, right? Oh my gosh, chat, that was, I wish every game started like that. Just Connor Bedard making us explode. Oh, sorry, can't say that. Sorry. Never mind. Good shot from the point there. Ah, Kaiser, keep that in.
Explode with cheers.
Yeah. That's what I meant. Weirdos. All right. Let's get another one. I want another one. Ottawa dumps it in. Kaiser gets hit in the corner. Oh, no. Reich wasn't able to get anything on that. Knight shut the door, but there's a rebound. Nothing doing. Hawks come the other way. Fourth line out. Oh, that's offsides. Yeah. Actually, I don't even know if that puck ever got into the zone there, but okay. All right. What a beast. What a beauty. This is all next year, by the way, chat, is going to be this every single, it's going to be Nazar, then it's Bedard, then it's Nazar. They're going to compete. They're going to be competing next year. Oh my gosh, it's going to be cinematic. Because now teams are going to start catching on. Like, you're not just preparing for Bedard anymore when you're playing this Blackhawks team. Whoa. Because Frank Nazar is looking to inflict damage on teams every single night. He's looking to impose his will on the rest of the NHL every single evening. It's a good shift here from this Ottawa first line. Or kind of a makeshift first line. DFO has somebody named, I got to pull this up again, Angus Crookshank playing on the first line for Ottawa tonight. You guys can fucking, if I hear one person clowning me for not knowing who Angus Crookshank is, I'm banning you from the chat.
If you would put him on that random players thing, I would have gotten it.
No, you would not
Yeah,
have.
I would have.
No, you wouldn't have.
100%.
No, you wouldn't have. He's played like 7 games this year. Hermione's cat, Justin just said. That is Hermione's cat, I think. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. Is that real? That can't be real. Oh my gosh. It's Crookshank. It is Crookshank. Oh my gosh. Hermione's cat is playing with Tim Stutzel tonight. Lee doesn't know hockey clearly. You're right. My fault. That's so fucking funny. Oh my gosh, that's unlimited memes. Holy shit, that's the fun. I don't know why I find that so funny. We're playing against fucking Hermione's cat tonight. Here's Bertuzzi off the feed from Nazar. Oh my gosh. What number is he? So I'm gonna get really pumped every time he has the puck. All right, he's 59. It's Angus now. Oh my gosh, dude, that is so funny. There's nothing I love more than like niche sport names and like calling players plumbers and stuff. And when you've got Hermione's cat on the other team, that fucking literally puts me into tears. That's offsides on the Blackhawks. Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right, I need to relax. That shit is so funny though. Bertuzzi always on a knee, blocks that one out of midair. It was actually a really good play. You literally never see him succeed when he tries to do that. That line's been so dangerous, the Nazar line. Here's Renzel behind our own net. Whoa. He gets hit in the corner. Vlasic tries to move it up. Puck bounced over Donato's stick. Ottawa sends it in. Oh, nice save from Spencer Knight. Wind up in a blast. Saves that one too. Good start from Spencer Knight. He's looked pretty dialed. He's given up like a couple rebounds, but he's keeping everything in front of him. Oh, that was a late one on Sam Renzel. Welcome to the NHL. Oh my gosh. But we never knew the first. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying, Ryan. That it's Angus now. Hermione's cat. Angus Crookshank is the craziest name. Bro, who has the last name Crookshank and then they have a kid and they're like, you know what? This one's gonna be called Angus. That's crazy work. Oh my gosh, that's too funny, man. I don't know why I find that so funny. Here comes Ottawa. Is that Timmy? Nice little shove from Connor Murphy after the fact. Love that. Ooh. Yeah, this Korchinski-Murphy pairing tonight is going to make me nervous. I can already tell. Green turns the puck over. But he wins it back. Nice battle from Ryan Green there. Now watch Oliver Moore move his feet. Comes Veleno. Row, he scores! Joe Veleno with an absolute wrister. Woo! There we go. That's 2-0 Blackhawks. I want more. I want more. I'm not satisfied with the Joe Veleno goal. Look at that battle from Ryan Green to start that play. Not going to get an assist, but damn, does he deserve one. Oliver Moore's going to get an assist, though. What a shot. Where did that come from? Okay, I mean, you got to. That should probably have been saved, but still an absolute snipe. I don't know where that wrist shot came from, guys. A green point tonight would be awesome. One more and they pull Forsberg. Yeah, if it happens quick, I wouldn't be shocked. No, actually, no. You're not going to put... You're not putting Olmark in. Oh, no. And I think... how did that... Surely Ottawa scored there. That puck was bouncing behind Spencer Knight. If he kept this out of the goal, he's got his leg up. What the fuck? How did Gaudette not put that away? Can we see a replay? All right. I guess we're not going to see a replay. Great start to the hockey game. Great start to the final game of the Blackhawks season. Ending on a high note. Let's get more goals. I want to see more. I want this to be a routing. I should have predicted a routing. I knew this was going to be a lot of goals. Moore's going to be such a good second liner, says Justin. I think I see Oliver Moore being like a really good third line guy that like gets paid. You know, like a guy in that middle six everybody wants. Because when I'm thinking about like the second line, I mean, you got to think about the guys we have and everybody else, all the other young players that are going to be coming into the fold over the next season or two. Like if we get Misa in the first round this year, you got Bedard, you got Nazar. It's already 3 guys that are going to be in the top 6. If Moore can be a second line guy, that'd be awesome. I'd be very pumped with that. But I mean, I think that's going to be a guy that has a very long career in the NHL. To be honest. I don't want more on the second line. That means we don't get Marner. Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think he plays third line on this team just because of hopefully the way some of these other guys develop and whatnot. Wow, yeah, that was a really good... Okay. God, that literally just trucked Knight over. He just hit-sticked him. The hell was that? Crystal, you missed both goals. Both of them were absolute rips. Oh, no. Nice. Little dangerous play there. Blackhawks clear the zone, though. On your horse, Joey. Joey V. Oh! Big hit. Oh, no. Here comes Ottawa. Breakaway. They score. Damn. Is that fucking Nick Cousins? All right. 2-1. We've got a hockey game on our hands. I was hoping this one was going to get out of order and we were just going to pump them like 7-0, but yeah. I want to watch that back, actually. Damn it. How did he get in behind Renzel so easily? That seemed a little too easy. It was a really good shot. You can't put that on Spencer Knight. Anders Sorensen's barking at the troops. Right back out there with the Frank Nazar line like that. Let's see a response. Ottawa wins the draw. Oh, guys, look who it is. Look who's out there. Stutzel's looking for Angus Crookshank in the middle. Here's Angus Crookshank. A really good save from Spencer Knight on Angus Crookshank. Here he is in the corner, getting absolutely mauled by, is that Levshinov? Get it out, Tavo. Nice. Finds Bertuzzi. Over to Nazar. Ooh. Almost got behind Shabbat there. Yeah, that was I want to watch that play again, but that seemed like Sam Renzel's fault. Ooh, Bedard takes a tumble in the corner. Puck gets worked back up to the point. Murphy with the bomb goes wide. Korchinski keeps it in. Bedard. Oh. Mikhaev. Oh, nice. He made up for it. Got the puck back. Back up to the point. Murphy over to Korch. Sends it down low. Donato now. Bedard. Wrist one. Ooh, it was a bit of a beach ball. I think it got deflected. Pinto with a cross-ice pass. Puck goes out of play. A little over 8 minutes gone. Blackhawks are up 2-1. Whoa. A stick just snapped the face-off dot. Foligno just plays it forward. Nice play from Moore to win that puck. Cousins dumps it in. Knight plays it. Here's Renzel. Up to Foligno, who just deflects it forward. Ottawa sends it in. Sens are in the playoffs. Yes, yes, they are. Green hoists it out of the zone. Goes into the Blackhawks bench, though. Oh, Jesus, dude. You know, you could do that if you wanted to. How many people do we have in chat right now? 25. How many likes do we have? I have a business proposal for everyone. You guys like the stream? I say thank you. Let's get the likes up. Let's boost it up a little bit. It takes 1 second, half a second. You just got to press a button. Zetterlund trying to take the puck off Murphy, succeeds. Oh, Bueno, got to be careful there. I want to take a tripping call. Oh, Crookshank with the shot that gets blocked. Angus wasn't able to get that one through traffic. Pucks, oh, it's not icing. Frank Nazar line back out on the ice. We get to watch Frank Nazar play hockey for the next minute or so. Let's go. Renzel with a nice move. Gets the puck taken off of him, though. Wasn't able to find a pass there. Maybe doing a little too much, but It's okay. I don't mind that. I don't mind that from our young D man. Oh, I thought Batherson was just going to run through him there. Ottawa dumps it in. This game slowed down a little bit over the past, like, 3. Oh, Knight took that one to the chest. Makes another save. Holy shit. Shots are 10-3, by the way, chat. In favor of Ottawa. All right, Wyatt Kaiser hand passes that thing forward. Our horn is great. Let's get some subs and Insta followers, peeps. Spread the word. You heard it here first.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
Well, okay.
Because
you guys, me and since I pulled up to the studio, Tassos and I have just been battling. I mean, you guys, this kid was in.
Lee needs to shape it up.
This kid has been in rare form today.
Lee's got some work to do.
This Unk has just been in rare form. Tim Tebow over there knows it too. I haven't even mentioned that Tim Tebow's just been sitting in. How has no one mentioned the fact that Tim Tebow's just sitting back there?
It's been mentioned.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's not on your child.
Kid's too young. Yeah, it is probably too young for an Instagram account. Some people do that with their child. It's a little weird.
Yeah, like have an Instagram for their kid.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
If you grew up and you found out that your parents did that,
I guess I don't know. Part of me like understands it.
It's a place for them to put their pictures.
I think it's normal for normal people to do. I think it's a strange thing for like
people to make money off of,
or just like famous people with notoriety. Like,
yeah,
there's a lot of weirdos out there. Like, I understand just like like I understand like a mom, just a regular mom, just really likes her kid and likes people seeing pictures of her kids and just sharing it with their friend. I understand that.
Yeah, just sure.
You know? Yeah. I think like Kylie Jenner doing it is weird.
What about if Tim Tebow did it?
Well, everything Tim Tebow does is fucking weird, so.
That's not nice.
I'm just kidding. Where are we at on those baby pictures, by the way?
We're not doing that.
Oh my god. That would be a hilarious skit. Dude, honestly, the ultimate skit ideas would just be us playing ourselves as like when you went over there, I was laughing with Tim because I was like, imagine Tassos just comes in yelling, "Where are my baby pictures?" That would be so fucking funny, dude. Oh my god. Guys, we're trying to think of like really creative photo dump ideas for the Instagram.
And Lee's no help.
I came up with like 4 yesterday, but Tassos is going to say that it's a new day and none of those things matter, even though it's going to be several days of content based off my brain power from yesterday. I digress. But we've been getting deep in the bag on some of these, you know.
There's so many days, Lee.
Oh, yes, please. Oh. Mikheyev with a great opportunity. Gets blocked by Forsberg. But I said
there's so many days.
I said baby pictures of current or former Blackhawks.
And I said that's not a good idea.
And Tassos didn't like that idea. And then I started yelling at Tim Tebow to start getting me my baby pictures. Because that's a fun bit. Like the success of this whole operation depending on the baby pictures that Tebow gets us. Where are we at on those baby pictures? Nice. More forced turnover. Oh, what a shot. Good blocker save. That was awesome from Oliver Moore. Foligno behind the net. Oliver Moore taking a couple of cross checks right in front of the net there. Good hit from Foligno. Here comes our boy, Angus Crookshank, with speed. Dances on Korchinski. Hawks clear the zone. Yeah, right? Thank you. Chat likes it. Oh, Crystal, I was talking about Blackhawks players, but I guess the baby pick of CHR members would be pretty funny too. Bet Tassos was an ugly baby.
No to both, and I was definitely a cuter baby than you were.
I was a cute baby.
It surprised me. What happened?
Oh, come on. That's not nice. Oh, Slagger. Nice. Forced turnover. Maybe a 2-on-1 here. Oh, wasn't able to get the puck to Reichel. Damn. He was looking for him. That was a really good play from Slaggert. Here he is again. Back to Vlasic. Vlasic's going to send it in. Bertuzzi first to arrive. Oh, almost won the puck there. Batherson carries it out. Oh, what a move by Cousins. Wow. That would have been a sweet goal. Really good save from Spencer Knight. Oh, another good save from Knight. His helmet came off. We're going to get a whistle. Yikes. Couple of really good opportunities for Ottawa there. Knight's been really, really good so far. Shocker. What a beast that guy is, man. I love Spencer Knight. Ryan. Maybe it was Ryan. Maybe Ryan was a cute baby. Tassos, you can't say that your baby pick is cuter and not want to prove it. Dude, I'll go baby pick for baby pick with you right now. We put up a poll. Who is the cuter baby? That's what we're doing for content. Oh my gosh. Dude, I like the Blackhawk baby pick idea. I think that wasn't horrible. I also came up with Blackhawks with their pets. That was also shot down. Understandably so, maybe, you could argue. But, like, who doesn't like a good picture with, like, their favorite athlete and, like, a dog, you know? People like that stuff. It was definitely me. Divorce. Oh, my God. Stop that. That would be the divorce that shakes the entire CHR community. That's mom and dad. No fighting, you two. Oh, Bedsy. I know Justin's in Ohio somewhere smirking right now that they're... Blackhawks with significant others. No. Yeah, let's get up close and personal.
Let's get put on a list.
It's gonna get us put on a list. Oh yeah, yeah, with baby pics, spouses, like yeah. No, there's a way to tastefully do it, but yes, that is just the talking about the concept does sound a little brand risky. All right, back to the hockey. Here's Bertuzzi through the neutral zone into the Ottawa zone. Oh, gets a shot blocked, but so is the puck. Oh, Nazar tried threading the needle to Teravainen. I mean, this is our best line, chat. Oh. Puck just out of reach for Renzel, not able to keep it in the zone, unfortunately. Bedsy dumps it in. Artem Zub. Oh, no. Oh, thank God. We still have Korchinski back there. Good block from Donato. He got his stick on that. Mikheyev comes over and wins the puck. Skates it back into the Blackhawk zone. 4 minutes left in this first period of the final game of the Blackhawks season. It sucks to say. Oh, if Donato got that pass to Bedard, that would have been a 2-on-1. Not that it was an easy play to make or anything, but rank Justin's top 10 Bedard glazings. From what, though?
Every piece of content we've ever filmed.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I guess.
That'll be
That's
easy.
what you'd have to look through.
Yeah, no problem. I'll get right on that. We'll have that post ready in about 500 hours. How many hours of podcasting / post gaming / live streaming have we done, I wonder? Is there a way to know that on YouTube? Ask Tebow his all-time Blackhawk. Tim, who's your favorite Blackhawk ever? I mean, that's my. What are you clowning him for that? That's also my favorite Blackhawk ever.
I don't want to say it because
You can say, you don't have to do some niche Blackhawk. Like if somebody asked me who my favorite Blackhawk ever is, it's Patrick Kane without a doubt, not thinking about it for half a second. It's okay to answer, popular players. It doesn't have to be Elmer Vasco from the 60-61 team. Here comes Slaggert. Oh, I love when he's flying. He's fun to watch. Nice back check from Reichel. They've looked really good together, those two, Reichel and Slaggert. If we keep Reichel, I'm okay with them playing together next year. A guy with a bit of speed in Slaggert that can keep up with them. I like that. Whoa. Fucking Crookshank blew an edge there. Timothy Tebowski. Moore's looking for that first goal. That'd be awesome. We just want one of them. Another save from Knight. Whoa. And Slaggert's getting called for a tripping there. That's kind of weak. I don't like that. I don't think he likes it either. He got hit in the face with a stick by, I think, one of his own teammates there as he was gnawing on that mouth guard. Like it's a fucking piece of bubble gum. Let's see the trip. Oh, man, it's just so accidental. He did kind of toe pick him a little bit, but that sucks. That line did get hemmed in a little bit there, though. Right after I glazed them. If we played as many games as baseball, we might have the best team in hockey. And then, like, everyone else has to play 82. We might be dead after that season. Isn't it like 182 games in baseball or some shit?
Imagine doing CBR instead, Chicago Baseball Radio, and we're covering the Cubs for 162 games.
I would hate that. That'd be my personal hell.
I like baseball.
I like tapping into baseball when it matters. I'm not paying attention every game. It's too many. And then it's so weird. It's like you get to the playoffs and then there's like wild cards and it's completely decided on one game. You play 182.
They need to expand the playoffs.
And then And
what
then,
the NHL is, at least 8 per league.
yeah. Because it's like you play. Oh, no. I don't know how that stayed out. He made the initial save on Tim Stützle, and then nobody was able to get the rebound. Nice play from Kaiser to win that puck, and he's going to clear the zone. Awesome defensive play from Wyatt Kaiser there. Unless there's a Sox hour. We'll talk about the Cubs or the Sox if the team's good and it's close to playoffs. Oh, no. Zetterlund just missed the net on that? All right, that's the end of the period. 23 seconds left on the Ottawa power play. So they'll be coming into the second with a few more seconds. Good. I mean, we're getting outshot like crazy. Spencer Knight's standing on his heads, making all the saves he needs to. A couple of really good individual efforts from the Blackhawks, and that's why we're on top, but not overly impressed with that first period. I still thought that Nazar, Teravainen, Bertuzzi line looked dangerous. I agree with you guys that Moore looks good tonight. It'd be nice to see him get one in the second. Okay, period. Not but this is good. The standards are being raised. This Blackhawks team is getting better to where we're winning after one, and I'm like, 3 months ago, I'd be like, that's the best start of the season. They've almost quadrupled us on shots. Yeah, that's not great. It'd be nice to get a couple more on. Maybe a little more ozone time. But other than that, I want to watch that Ottawa go back to see how badly I'm going to have to blame San Renzel for it. Nonetheless, 2-1. Let's turn it on the second, though. Let's get the whole team firing. They weren't connected in that period like they were last night in Montreal. The passing was not nearly as crisp. So let's see it. Do we have clip for a break? If not, that's fine. I just want to know.
No, roll through.
Okay. When is Justin homecoming? Well, he's coming home this week for a short break. I think from like this Thursday, so in a couple days, until like next week. But then he's returning to school, and then I would imagine he doesn't have much more than a month left. So when we're in deep playoffs, he's going to be here for all that. So we're going to be streaming as many of those as possible. Green and Moore look good together. Yeah, I want to see a little more from them. But they definitely aren't like bad. They're not sticking out because they're getting dominated, which is a positive. Would like to see them connect on some more passes between each other. They've had a few shifts where, they're cycling the puck a little bit in the ozone, but nothing threatening coming from it. Should I bet the house on a Bedard hat trick? I mean, you're probably not getting the best odds on that, considering he's already got one, but Green had his first point last night. No, I don't think he did. I think they took it away from him. I think he had it at first. And ESPN messed it up. I think Justin said that on the post game. I'll double check, but I'm almost positive he did not. Yeah, no, he didn't. They thought he had it. ESPN psyched everyone out. Chat, did you guys see the any of that Edmonton LA game last night? And all the intermission comments from Deneau and then the post game comments from Perry. Honestly, I kind of agree with the LA perspective. Like, Edmonton fully, like, they're sitting their guys out. They didn't try to play. Like, McDavid could have played. They're sitting these guys out. Nurse needs to be suspended 5 games. I think that's probably fair. That was the initial cross check was really bad and probably is what did the damage. But then the extra shot when you already shove him in the head and slam him in the ice, and then the extra shot at the end, I think 5 games is appropriate there. But it did feel like a little bit like Edmonton's, like, I don't know. That's a nice little psychological game that Edmonton plays, is because they got LA all upset. They got them all frustrated because it's like they didn't even show up to play that game. Basically, they ran out with the B squad. And then, playoffs are starting in a few days. And they're going to be like, oh, now here's Draisaitl, McDavid, Frederick, Kane. Here's everyone. Didn't get to see these guys earlier. I think Ekholm being out is a massive loss. I might be picking LA in the first round, to be honest with you. Who do you guys think takes that series as of right now? I know Edmonton's going to have a lot of those forwards back, obviously. But I don't know, man. Ekholm being out, LA having home ice, Oilers in 6, Oilers. LA might be clicking at the right time. I just feel like with Edmonton, for the past 2 months, they've consistently had guys out. Like, we've never seen this team at full health, it feels like. Which obviously leads to some unknown, because it's like, who knows how good they look at full health. But yeah, if you're down Ekholm and Nurse, has there been any news about a suspension or anything? Like, he's got to have a hearing for that, right? I mean, he tried to fucking knock him out. Darnell Nurse. Nurse to have player safety hearing for actions in Oilers game. Oilers Darnell Nurse having hearing with NHL for cross-check versus Kings. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so you're going to be out Nurse and Ekholm? And isn't Wallman out, but he's supposed to play or something? He's supposed to be ready for game 1? Dude, no Nurse and no Ekholm, even if it's just 3 games. Dude, I might bet on LA now, chat. I might bet on LA tonight just to get ahead of the Nurse suspension. I want LA to lose just because of that guy that came on the show bringing up 2014 Game 7. Yeah, Rudy. Yeah. It'll be 1 game and it'll be back game 1 somehow. There's no way they're just going to suspend him 1 game for that. I mean, that was egregious. That was brutal. Chat, I'm going to order Chipotle, Chipotle. Anybody want anything? What y'all want? Let me know, chat. But if he gets suspended 1 game, that'll be a crime, honestly. I'd be shocked, but who knows? You'll take a bowl? All right, I got you. White rice. What kind of rice? What kind of beans? What protein are we having? Chipper. A giant side of red sauce. Why? So I have to leave the third period early because I have to run to the bathroom? I'm good on all that, OG. I'm good on that, twin. He didn't connect? Are you saying he didn't connect with the cross check to the head? Even if he didn't connect, he tried to cross check him in the head and then he pulled him down into the ice, which is always a bad look. And then he took another shot at him when he was down, and that definitely did connect. I just feel like that's probably suspension worthy. I'm not one of those guys who's like always like complaining like, "Oh my gosh, what a like it's hockey." Like Todd Bertuzzi, like that guy probably should have been arrested, but it's like, you know, I'm not saying it was that bad, but like I'm not even the point I'm trying to make is I'm not like the guy who's always complaining like, "Oh, you should be suspended, blah blah blah." But I just genuinely I don't know how that isn't. Like, what was the Ryan Hartman suspension this year? I thought that play looked like just as bad. Maybe the Hartman one was a little bit worse, but didn't Hartman get like fucking 12 games or some shit? Maybe I'm completely tweaking. I'm pretty sure he got suspended for a while, though.
Just straight rage bait, dude. Just straight rage bait from Kevin, I believe. So,
What?
this whole thing about him not connecting.
No, because he's not like completely off. Here, Tim, I'll show you the clip so that you can, like, I'm not attacking Kevin. I know there's going to be a lot of Oilers fans with that perspective too, is like, don't be soft, whatever. But I think that it was a pretty bad play. Make sure this food's getting ordered to the right place. Thank you. Excited for that. Chipper on the way. I'm going to pull up this cross check so that Tim Tebow can give his expert opinion on it. Chad, if you haven't seen it, watch it right. Go find it. It would be nice if we could get to a point where we could like pull shit up on stream. I don't know, with like legality and stuff like that. What am I looking for? Darnell Nurse. Videos. Why is it not just the first thing I found on Twitter? That's so stupid. Hello? All right, I think I'm pulling it up for you. Here it is. Boom. And then you see that extra shot at the end?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Did you see this, Tassos? What are your thoughts on this when you get back in the chair? I just like, I don't know how that's not suspension worthy. Can you suspend intention? It wasn't, he did hit him in the head when he was down. He literally like threw him to the ice and then hit his head into the ice. I don't think that was just intent. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think I am though. I think we're gonna see like a 5-game. And if it's just one game, it's just the NHL doesn't actually care. They just don't want the Oilers to lose in the first round. If I'm being honest with you, that's kind of my perspective on it. Did the guy get hurt? Yeah, I think Byfield didn't return to the game. Not that that should matter. I'm a big believer in that. Like, punishment should not be based on if a player gets injured in a collision or a penalty or anything like that. I don't think that should be the case. But I do believe Byfield got injured.
Most importantly, did Sully give you guys a horn for the new subscriber or no?
Nope.
While I was gone? Gotta be checking.
Evan, I think it was significantly worse than the Chatfield thing. Because with the Chatfield thing, you can at least argue like, oh, it's a fight. You know, you're emotional. You're, you know, whatever. Whereas this was, it wasn't a hockey play. It wasn't. I don't think the Chatfield one was worse than this. Have you guys seen it? Are we not watching the same clip? Can you? I would love for you to weigh in a sec, Tassos. Need someone to support my.
Can you put it back up on the screen? We might be close to a Hawks puck drop here too, though.
Okay.
So maybe not. I could look it up on my own
Okay.
and throw the Hawks back up.
I am right now. I also ordered food. CHSN takes so long to. I guess you got to turn off AirPlay and then pull the stream up and then turn on AirPlay. I got to solve an algebraic equation to get this fucking stream on this TV. We're not at puck drop yet. So it's fine.
This sucks.
This sucks. I agree it wasn't a hockey play, but if Chatfield guy hit his head. Also, it's not like Chatfield was trying to hit for who was he fighting? Was it McMichael? It's not like he was trying to make him hit his head. Like he was definitely trying to throw him to the ice and like body slam him. But I guarantee you he wasn't trying to fucking suplex his dome straight into the ice. Whereas Nurse literally was. Nurse literally was headhunting. Like that is the definition of headhunting. He was trying to hit him in the head. So, yes. And yes, I do think intention matters. I do think intention matters. Because I think Darnell Nurse did that with ill intent. I think he was frustrated because they were getting absolutely pumped. Because turns out when the Edmonton Oilers doesn't have, you know, Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid, they're not the best. It'll be a good topic for you guys to talk about on the show tomorrow, I think. I'm just getting it out now because I won't be on the show tomorrow morning.
You wanted me to weigh on the Darnell Nurse Byfield thing?
Yeah.
I just, you know, there's no precedence in the NHL.
That's, I guess that's a fair response. But like, what do you think should be the action? Like, is that
in a fair world?
Is that suspension worthy? I think so.
In a fair world,
Yeah.
2 or 3 games.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I guess that's fair. I think I agree with you. So he has a hearing. I don't know if it's today or tomorrow or whatnot, but Edmonton's got 1 game left, right, before the playoffs. So some people in chat were saying that he's going to get 1, which would just be like, it's like, don't even give him 1. If you're going to give him 1, don't give him 1. Because it's like, you obviously, you know, you're saying Quentin Byfield's health, Edmonton in the playoffs, a little bit more important. Does suspension this late in the season affect the amount of games given? Like, are playoff games weighted more? I don't know if there's like a legitimate answer to that, but I would assume just like it's human nature, like it's just naturally going to be.
I think
yes.
when George Peros and the Department of Player Safety make a decision, they weigh
in all
the
these
idea
things.
that a playoff game is worth 2.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And in some cases, that like a playoff game is a first round game is 2, a second round game is 3. You know.
Yeah, and he was kicked out of the game.
Yeah.
Kevin, I don't think that's a point for your argument. The fact that the refs kicked him out of the game, I think is a bad look. And I think if he didn't get kicked out of the game, I think we wouldn't be talking about suspension. We're underway, by the way. We're back underway in Ottawa. Lock back in, please. Ooh, that puck deflected right before it got to Spencer Knight. Went just wide. He covers it up. Geez, shots are 15-4, man. This draft lottery cannot come soon enough for the Blackhawks. What position does everybody want the Blackhawks to pick this year? What do you guys want? And don't give me two answers. Just say one. Just one answer. You get one. Do you want first? Do you want second? Just give me one answer. I want to get the pulse of CHR chat, what they're feeling. Ottawa wins the draw. Oh, that was a horrible pass. We're going to be able to clear the zone easily there. Mikheyev tried finding Donato. Sneaking out. Second. Got to pick Misa. Trade with Nashville or Pittsburgh for next year's first round. I agree. I want second. I don't think we should trade for Nashville or Pittsburgh's. Oh. Is that a hook? Yeah. He doesn't love it, but yeah. I mean, what's with all these kind of softy calls on the Blackhawks recently? They pick on the Stripes pick on this team, man. That one wasn't that bad. I do think that was a hook. It was soft, undeniably. Like, that's not getting fucking called. Oh, and Ottawa immediately scores. That sucks. You want to kill bad penalties like that. We're back level here in Ottawa, 2-2. Dude, these refs hate the Blackhawks, man. They're just like, oh, nobody's going to give a shit. They got to meet their goal quota. They got to meet their penalty quota. And they like picking on the Blackhawks. Wow, that was a rip from Shabbat, by the way. Holy cow. Yeah, that was a beautiful shot. Spencer Knight, you got to have that one, man. I'm just kidding. That was an absolute rip. Second, and only if it's the Sharks first, because the Sharks can even lay their eyes on Gavin. I'll be pissed. Oh, nice pass. Oh, Green to Moore. I don't know who said it in chat earlier, but they were bullish on the way they look tonight. And I think we have a delayed penalty too. Yo, who said that? Good call. Whoever in chat predicted that. Really nice play from the two youngsters there. Wow, that was awesome from Ryan Green. Oh, and Moore just put it wide. He almost wired that thing home. Nice, and Kaiser gets the tripping call. Nice. All right, let's score on the peeper here. We got a peeper. Damn, this game is going to ruin Forsberg's save percentage. I don't know what it is. If I had to guess off the top of my head, it probably isn't too high, but 2 for 4 is cheapers. Frankie? Oh, shot. Someone got a tip on that. That went just wide. That was close. Here's Bedsy. Rinzel. Back to Bedard. Nazar net front. Bedard wires, 1 scores. Let's go! Evan called the hat trick. He's on the way. That's 2 for Pookie. Bedard with 2. Multi-goal. Is that his first multi-goal game of the season? No, I'm tweaking. He hasn't had a hattie yet. Oh my gosh, 2 rips. Holy shit, that was a snipe. He's feeling it tonight. See, just shoot every time you have the puck. I don't care. You don't need to pass to anyone. You're better than them. Bedsy on... Yeah, well, I'm not going to say that out loud, but true, he is. Yeah, it's too late, Evan. You should have gotten on it when you first felt the urge. Let's go. We needed this. A Bedard multi-goal game to end the season. Coming off of an amazing game from Frank Nazar. An amazing multi-point night from Frank Nazar. We needed that. Justin's going to be in rare form if Bedard gets a hat trick. Oh, Murphy going to get called for holding again. Chill out. Oh, Korchinski loses the puck. Oh, he could get called for something there. He doesn't.
3 goals and 5 shots.
Yeah, 3 goals on 5 shots is brutal, dude. The save percentage gets worse, chat. Holy. You think the hype on Gavin McKenna is a little hyperbolic? Dude, Lebowski's always coming in with the takes of all time. McKenna looks like a taller Mitch Marner. Awesome player, but that's about it. Lebowski doesn't believe in anyone. Connor McDavid came into the league and he's like, I see a Brandon Saad comparison here.
I hope he believes in himself at least.
It's well said, Tassos. That was nice of you. The important thing on that goal is that Tyler Bertuzzi's picking up an assist. Bedard points to him like he had anything to do with it. It's just the kind of guy Bedsy is. 3 goals on 5 shots. Yeah, it's the save percentage of all time. Nice. Here's the Green Moore connection. Let's see him cook. Wow, watch how quick Moore gets on those loose pucks. I love it. I love that. Maroon. Foligno hoists it into the zone. Moore's on it quick. Fliggy just sends the puck to an area and is like, these guys will go get it. Send the hounds. Uh-oh. Here's Stutzel. Watch Levshinov skate with him. Love that physical play. Oh, no. Ooh, Zetterlund. Drove to the net. I think Knight made a really big save there. Oh, wow. That wrister was labeled. I think it deflected up out of play, though. I've never.
Hey, Lee, guess what?
What?
We got a follower on Instagram.
Woo! If Lebowski was alive in the 80s, he would have said Gretzky was mid. Oh my gosh. Lebowski's like, the OV record's not that impressive. No, and also, by the way, I don't think Lebowski's like, I don't think he's tweaking. I don't know. Maybe Lebowski's watched a lot more McKenna tape than I have.
Oh, Lee, guess what?
What?
This play's about to start up here. Oh, they added 2 seconds on the clock. These guys stink.
Brian, you're up. Blow my nose. So bad. I can't believe the playoffs start this weekend. I'm so excited. What's the CHR plans for the summer and stuff? So we're gonna be going on like it's like
9.
we're saying we're going on like a 9-week. We're really not. Like, we're still gonna be uploading content. So we're pre-recording a bunch of videos to post when we're gone, and then I think we're also gonna be doing like, if big news happens, like, we're all gonna be around. We're gonna be popping in. I think we're also gonna be doing CHR Plus content during the summer too. And then we're going to still be posting on Instagram and social media all the time. So it's like, we're not really going to go anywhere. We're still going to be posted. There's still going to be stuff to watch. We're not just going to go radio silent for a couple months. We're going to keep doing it. But yeah, we are going on like a break for like 9 weeks. Who's your top 3 teams to win the cup? Florida, Colorado now. I think Colorado's going to beat Dallas in the first round. I don't know, dude. It might be shifting to Vegas just because of the route. Like, if they can get through the first round without too much trouble. Yeah, I think Florida, Colorado, and Vegas probably. I'm just not even gonna bother picking a team in the Metro because it's like it wouldn't be hard to like say the Capitals or Carolina because they're gonna have a relatively easy route to like the Eastern Conference Finals, which is like pretty far, you know. But it's like I just don't see either of those teams winning the cup. Because like the path out of the Metro might not be too hard, like the first and second round, but then to win the Eastern Conference Finals, you're going to be playing an absolute wagon, and then in the Stanley Cup Final, you're going to be playing a wagon. And so I don't see either of those two teams getting it done, but maybe Ottawa, I don't know how Knight kept that out of the net. That had to have just gone in. I think that just went across the line. They're going to look back on that. That looked like a goal. Colorado versus Tampa Bay rematch. If Florida's healthy, I think they will be able to beat Tampa Bay. If Renzel saved a goal there with that kick, I love that. I love that out of him. That's like Duncan Keith-esque right there. He didn't do a signal, and I can't read lips that well. Is it under review? Is that what he said? I think that's probably going to be a goal, chat.
We did get another follower on Instagram, so we'll do this while we're waiting.
Actually, I don't know. No, I don't think it fully crossed.
In the hope it didn't.
I don't think it fully crossed the line. I have a feeling Andrei Vasilevsky is going to turn it into an absolute wall in the playoffs again. I mean, he could, but that's the thing is Bobrovsky elevates in the playoffs too. I just think I think Florida's too deep. If Matthew Tkachuk's playing and we finally get to see that Bennett, Tkachuk, Marchand line as your second line, and then you've got Lundell, Listerainen, and Evan Rodriguez as your third line. It's too good. That's too good. That's too good. I know they're going to be out Ekblad. No goal. Yeah, I don't think it. I think the overhead view there it wasn't conclusive enough to overturn that. So we'll take that. What a play from Sam Renzel, making up for that first for the first goal. Let's go. Close my food here. That's fantastic. It's a little worrisome he didn't send a picture, but okay. Do you want Calgary or Jackets to make the playoffs? Well, I mean, they're on opposite sides. I don't want Calgary to make the playoffs because I don't want to have to get a tattoo. What is going on around the league right now, actually? Now that we're talking about it. Oh, Calgary's playing at 8 tonight. Blues and Utah are level 0-0, only 7 minutes in. Oh, and the Blue Jackets are beating the Flyers 1-0 right now, halfway through the game. I would probably rather see, dude, honestly, I'd rather see Columbus over Montreal, but like I'm not going to be that upset about like Montreal getting in because I'll be excited to watch Demidov and this young Montreal team and see what they can do in the playoffs. Like I think they're still worth watching. But I definitely am a little bit more partial to Columbus just because I like that squad. And then obviously just with Johnny and everything. And then, yeah, I do not want Calgary to make the playoffs because I don't want to have to get a fucking Calgary Flames tattoo. So.
Oh my God, I want it so bad. Tonight's a big night for it, actually. The fact that we haven't talked about it yet.
Tonight is the night for it.
I mean, Thursday could be the night for it if tonight goes according to plan.
Well, yeah, well, St. Louis has to.
And Minnesota.
St. Louis has to bottle. No, not Minnesota. It's not Minnesota
Calgary
anymore.
could finish.
It's just St. Louis.
If Calgary
They can't catch Minnesota.
If Calgary wins both their games, they win the division. Or not win the division. They finish as the highest wild card. Oh, Hawks. Yeah, they will. They'll finish as the highest wild card in the West. So Minnesota needs a big win tonight too.
Mm.
But hopefully they both lose. And one of them play like the Utah Hockey Club and the other one play the Kraken or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, St. Louis is playing the Club right now.
Yeah.
And then Minnesota's playing Anaheim right now.
Oh, Anaheim.
And they're both level. Yeah, so those are both worth watching. If either of
not over this game.
If either of them don't win,
and Calgary plays tonight too.
Yeah, Calgary plays
so they have to win.
Yeah, they have to
play
win out.
Vegas.
They have to win out either way.
Yes.
But let's see here. If Minnesota wins or loses in overtime, they would. If Minnesota loses in overtime, they clinch. So if they get to overtime or win, they clinch.
Okay, if they lose in regulation.
St. Louis, though, if St. Louis just loses in overtime, Calgary will beat them out if they win out. That's the situation.
Minnesota could still finish out though. That's why they haven't clinched yet, homie.
I know. Did you not hear what I just said? I said if Minnesota loses in overtime or wins, they clinch.
Yeah, if they lose,
and
it's
St.
not
Louis
guaranteed. Wins, then Calgary could be that team.
Correct.
Yeah. And you could have to get a Calgary Flames tattoo. We got to find a tattoo artist. I think I might have a guy.
I've got a guy.
You've got a guy?
Yeah. What do you mean you've got a guy? Like,
well,
I
no,
don't.
that'll come here.
Yeah. One of the dudes who's done like half my shit is like a kid I went to high school with, and I think would definitely be down. But it doesn't matter because they're not winning tonight. So it's
I want them
pronounced
to win
Calgary. I'm not pronouncing it Calgary. I don't even give a shit if that's how it's pronounced.
Let's see Vegas Golden Knights lineup of Brett Howden and all the other guys. Zach Whitecloud. Give me that Vegas Golden Knights team tonight. Resting the big guys, hopefully.
Yeah, probably are. Who does Calgary have for their last game? Ooh, Mikheyev with a nice wrister. Gloved by Forsberg, trying to boost that save percentage. Now at 500. Good for him. Nazar is just so noticeable.
They play the Kings on Thursday.
Yeah, so they're probably going to be resting guys too, I'd imagine.
You might have to stream that game. If it comes down to...
What day is that?
It's on Thursday.
Oh, we'll see. We got a lot going on Thursday.
It's a late game.
Is it? What time?
8:30.
Oh, then possibly. If we've done all the things we need to by then.
Yeah. And if the Flames are in it, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, if tonight doesn't go well, we're not going to stream a nothing game.
That could be a nice prelude to the stream where you get a tattoo.
I'm not getting a tattoo.
Oh, gosh. Isn't part of you like sweating a little bit that it's come down to 2 games?
Yeah, well, honestly, now that I'm like seeing how possible it is, it's a little worrisome. Because I kind of thought I felt like for the past couple weeks
thought they were
been out
bad.
of it. Well, yeah, obviously, everyone thought they were bad. And they aren't good. Like it's not like they aren't going to lose their first series in 5 games, regardless of who. Yeah, dude, they're not going 6 games.
You want to double down? You want to double down?
What a save from Spencer Knight! My God, holy shit! What a stop! Oh my gosh! Throw that on a highlight reel. Ryan Donato might be in on a breakaway here. He's not going to get it on his forehand. Yeah, missed the net. Ryan Donato's fast, not that fast. Holy Spencer, yeah, that was ridiculous. Shots are 29-6 here in Ottawa. Spencer Knight is a fucking joke. I just want the puck to go out of play or for there to be a stoppage so I can watch that fucking save again. There hasn't been one. Do the alternate logo because then it's not a big C like the alternate. What's the alternate?
Yeah, so you're down to double down when the Flames make the playoffs.
What's the bet?
You get another tattoo if they...
No, Lo, I think I like this C with the flames on it. Like, I'm just going to get it in black. Like, it would fit with, low-key, the rest of the dumb shit I have on my left arm. Oh my gosh, no, Ryan, I'm not getting... I'm not putting that on my body forever. I will put a Calgary Flames logo on my body forever if I have to. God forbid. Here's Slaggert. Oh, couldn't find Veleno there.
Yeah, we could have a discussion about if Blasty, the alternate logo for the Flames, is a permissible option. I mean, that's a cool logo.
I'm just doing, dude.
You're just doing the straight flamed C.
Yeah, just blacked out.
All right.
easy.
But if you needed to double down, let's say, on a bet, the Flames make it to round 2.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I would take that. Like, am I getting that at even odds? Like, am I getting something in return? Because, you know, like, the Flames to move past the first round, I think regardless of who they play, it's going to be like +3 something. Maybe even worse.
Yeah, that's why the thing is you got to get a tattoo.
Another one?
Another one.
I mean, no.
You got to get blasty
I
somewhere.
think once, and even like,
It's the summer of the Flames.
like, I think if we post like clips or whatever, you know, like I think the stream would do really well because everyone would want, every CHR enjoyer would like want to see me get fucking tattooed and lose that bet. And I think the clip would do well. But like if we did it again, then it's like, all right, these guys are just like, is that your thing? Like you're just getting tattoos of other teams. DJ Khaled, another one. What are the odds you go down and get my chipper right now?
0.
Okay,
But
figured
I
that would be
will-
the answer.
Time you while you go get yours.
Oh, really?
I'll time you. Wait. Let me get the timer out.
Chat over under.
Yeah, everybody
What do you
drop
what do you think?
times.
What is an appropriate over under?
I don't know.
It's like 3 flights of stairs.
Yeah, but you should be skipping steps along the way. A little bit of advice.
Obviously, I'm gonna say like 20 seconds.
I'm going to say 30 seconds.
Oh, I'm smashing that
Okay.
under.
Well, all right. I'm going to change my answer. I'm going to say 28.
All right, let me know when you're ready. I
I'm
need to
ready
not
whenever
hit the
you're
camera.
ready.
Wait.
You
Does
ready?
it start right here? All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me when.
Whenever you're ready. This is going to be super entertaining. Everybody's saying in the 40s right now. I better see some sweat. This is the most effort he has ever put in anything here. I'm just kidding. That's not true. He's already at 18 seconds. I mean, he's probably just hitting the bottom. Lock the door. Yeah. Yep. 31, 32.
Oh fuck.
Wow.
What was it?
41, 48.
Oh my gosh, I'm slow. There's a lot of turns.
We need the clip back. We need the clip back of you when I said 30 and you said, "Oh, I'm smashing the over." At 41, 48. Everybody in the chat was saying
Well,
40.
when'd you stop it?
Shout out Lebowski. That's the best take he's had. Is guessing 41 second timing.
That's the best take he's had. Oh man. I guess I underestimated how long it would take to get down the stairs. And then when I got to the bottom, I was thinking it was going to be in like the vestibule thing. Great, now I'm fucking panting. I'm so out of shape. Need to hydrate after that. And they gave me the wrong fucking Izzy, man. It's the type of shit that'll drive me up a fucking wall. Chipotle's for dinner. Gotta take a picture of that as evidence for when I say there was a missing item. Out of breath, hockey radio. It's a lot of stairs.
We got 3 guys that are just gasping for it.
Yeah. Some heavy breathers on the show. What's your order? Let me catch my breath. Ooh, that was dangerous chance for the Sens there. White rice, black beans, chicken. All 3 salsas, sour cream, cheese, corn. And then I get a bag of chips with it and use it like a dip. That's the order. Bertuzzi with an attempted toe drag there. ends up falling on the ice. .534 left in the second. Shots are 30-6. That's crazy. I mean, the shot totals and the score are hilarious. Oh, wow. Ottawa's all over us right now. Levshinov tries to move it up the ice, doesn't get the puck out of the zone. Blocked out in front by Kaiser. I think that second chance was saved by Knight. Spencer Knight's been getting peppered. He's going to face fucking 45 shots tonight, and we're not even going to go to overtime. I don't think I've ever had the chips from Chipotle and been like, these are the worst things I've ever had. Maybe like one time. I feel like they're either really, really good or like sometimes they're mid. I don't think I've ever had them and been like, oh, these are bad. Like brown rice more, but other than that, pretty good. I don't like brown rice more. It tastes weird. There's no difference. One has brown food coloring in it. You live in the city, right? Yes. Favorite donut shop in Chicago?
This is a sensitive subject for me.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit. There's a place right around the corner. And Dinkles.
Oh.
And
yeah.
It was the best.
Did it close?
It did.
I used to live right by there. I actually never went.
You never went?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I didn't know it was there.
Made it a point of emphasis to bring Sully.
Chipotle Hockey Radio. I don't know if I have a favorite donut shop. I don't really do... I don't do sweets like that anymore. I have this weird thing in my head that, like, if I'm consuming something and it doesn't have protein or alcohol in it, I don't really want it.
That's crazy. That's a crazy mindset to have. Beacon Donuts on Armitage is really good. I'm just not a fan of, like, the stands, fire cakes, like those kind of
Voodoo.
shops. Voodoo's all right.
Voodoo's all right. They do a little too much, though, I feel like. I always see, like, the donuts with the fucking Lucky Charms and like Frosted Flakes and like cereal and shit on there.
It could be done. It could be done well. You just got to convince me. You got to have a good donut, dude.
But some of the ones from Voodoo are really good.
Little scrum.
Yeah, it is a nice little scrum here. Donato's not happy.
Unless any of those companies want to sponsor
Oh my gosh,
us.
Murphy's feeding it to... Murphy's pissed. He's like little broing him. What happened there? I was busy talking about fucking donuts.
Donuts are amazing.
Donuts are really good. I do love donuts. I just don't eat them that much anymore. I used to my favorite donut spot. There's this place in the burbs called Country Donuts. There was like one or two of them. They were so good, man. It was like an old school diner. They made the donuts fresh every day. Oh, it was bussin'. All right, so who just got it? We have no audio. Oh, I mean, that felt like a cheap shot. Yeah, Donato got ran over and he wasn't happy, and so he slashed him. Who even was that? Like, I don't know who. Okay. Oh, it was Travis Hamonic. Who's 71? I know L Puck knowledge, but who's 71? Oh, great. And they fucking score right off the bat again. It's the second time this game that they've scored like 4 seconds into the power play. Oh, man. Batherson.
I'm looking at donut shops around
Oh,
now.
man. That was
the
such
city.
a nothing play, too. Fuck off.
Right off the draw. Sniped by Batherson.
That sucks, man. Like, those are penalties you want to kill. It's so dumb that Donato gets the penalty there after getting ran over without having the puck. It's stupid. The refs hate us. I really don't know how we end up on the fucking kill after that. Oh, big hit.
So I'm looking at donut places around the city. And there's this place called Downstate Donuts, and I'm looking at pictures of their donuts, and they look really good. And then I get to the box, and I'm like, I bet the box has some good information on here. And it says made from potatoes.
Ew. Oh, you lock
I mean,
them
they
up.
look
Put them in.
good.
2-on-1 here. Veleno, the trigger man. Slider's open. He shoots. Oh, and it's saved. Veleno wanted his second cookie. Donut Hockey Radio. Yeah, Tassos is... I didn't realize how much of a donut guy Tassos was.
Every Saturday used to be.
Yeah?
When things are good, Lee,
Yeah.
donuts every Saturday.
Donuts every Saturday. Now, not every Saturday.
Yeah, not right now. I mean, I don't know. Not to say things aren't good, but
Don't need to treat
I
yourself.
don't need to
every-
crush 6 donuts every Saturday right now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Tell a friend to follow us. Tell a friend to subscribe.
Times aren't as good, man. Anything but hockey radio. We do our best.
Anything but hockey radio. That's crazy.
They don't want to. They don't want to hear us talk about hockey. They want to hear us talk about fucking donuts and what other dumb shit have we? And Chipotle. That's what we're all here for, right? Wyatt Kaiser getting shoved around by Tim Stutzel. Stutzel's playing a little pissed off right now. Really physical. Nice from Wyatt Kaiser. D'ing him up. Nah, you're not going anywhere.
Raven's working because you guys don't tell your friends to like or follow and subscribe enough.
Yeah, it's on them.
It's on them.
Here's Frank Nazar.
We're
He's
just
gonna
kidding.
Dump it in.
I'm just kidding. He's working.
Oh, Teravainen with the feed right out in front. Just out of reach of Nazar.
Rinzal's trying to rip it every time.
Yeah, good. Going to be going into the second period with only 10 shots on net, or into the third. My B-Day, I like going to Donut Vault for breakfast, then Green Street smoked meats. It's a fucking food day. Green Street smoked meats is good. It's so expensive, though. Oh, good feed from Vlasic. Green wasn't able to get anything on it. Vlasic keeps. Over to Moore. Rinzel. Spins. Ooh, really nice move. Gosh, he's such a... he lost the puck. He fanned on the shot. That was such a sweet move, though.
This donut vault place looks incredible.
Where is it?
401 North Franklin Street. River North.
Oh. Ew. Oh, wow.
I mean,
Bedard with another absolute laser. It gets gloved this time. That Hattie would feed families. We need that. Someone told him he fell off. Ooh, he needed that. That was a really good blocker save on Rinzel. Bedard wants the hat trick, dude. He wants it. Good. Now we're going to actually see him shoot every time he has the puck. I wish he started every game thinking that he has 2 goals already. Bedard gets thrown out of the draw. Puck goes back out of play. Get another draw. This is... Come on. Boring. Bedard's only going to have like 5 hats on the ice. There might be a few. I feel like there's a decent amount of Hawks fans there. Oh my gosh, Bedard gets thrown out again. These referees just need to drop the fucking puck, man. They love... And now he throws out another guy. Just drop the puck, Stripes. You're playing pranks on these guys. The puck's been out of play for the past 10 fucking minutes. Jesus Christ, and another whistle. You can't make this shit up. What are these guys doing? What is this? Bro, you can't be having conversations with them. Like, just drop the puck. All that just for Ottawa just lift the puck out of the zone. Like, oh my snooze fest, bro. Donato. Ooh, toe drag release. This Forsberg guy kind of sucks. Fine, Bedard. Here's Mikheyev. Back over to Donato. Just going to dump it in. Blackhawks go for a change. 1:08 left in the second period. Hawks turn the puck over. Here's Tim. Good save from Spencer Knight. Doesn't give up a rebound. Good to see. Now what, 32 shots on net for Ottawa? We're not even to the third period yet. Nice. Good. Yeah, Stutzel's playing pissed off. Get the puck out. Kaiser's getting absolutely bombarded right now. Stutzel's playing relentlessly. There we go. Slaggert gets it out of the zone. Oh my gosh, he's flying. Love that energy from Landon Slaggert. Nice back check from Reichel. I love the energy this fourth line's playing with. They're playing pissed off. Love that from Reichel and Slaggert. Yeah, 18's kind of a garbo number, huh? I don't know, man. This Sens team's not bad. They don't have like 3 of their best players. And they're giving it to us. I know the score's even, but Oliver Moore with an awkward collision there. He's fine though, obviously. Oh, that's Hosa's Ottawa number. I was like 4 years old when Hosa was playing on Ottawa. All right. 2 periods gone. The score's all tied. They're tripling our shots, though. Over triple, which is not great. It's reminiscent of earlier in the season from the Hawks, but we're still in this. This game's here to be won. Send us off with a bang. Send us off into the sunset with a win. Back-to-back wins. That's all we ask for. Get it done. Get it done in the third. I would love to eat Tassos. We're gonna take like just a couple minutes here. I'm gonna smash this Chipotle and then just come right back. I don't want to leave it on because I'm gonna eat like a pig, and I'm not gonna do that. I'm not Nick Avocado or whatever that guy's name is. Last period of the season, Rinzel goal, already empty netter, inbound. I mean, that would be perfect. But where's the Bedard hat trick in there? Yeah, the season's flown by. 1 period left. Don't go anywhere. We got to lock back in for this third because we need this win. This is a must win. I've decided just now it's a must win. All right, we'll be back in like 1 second.
To be a
That's
nice
a cool
jersey, a
one.
nice alternate. Yeah,
That's a
hopefully
cool
we'll see
one.
that next year. Maybe I'll get an Artie Party one or something. That'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Artie Party.
Justin keeping the lights on over at Ice Athletics or whatever the fuck that company's called.
Yeah, I'm definitely that guy where it's like I see a nice jersey. Yeah, add to the collection. I have a nice collection. And I like to build that collection even further. Yeah,
Absolutely. Jets clinch President's Trophy. We did a bit of that talk. Will the curse, be lifted? Probably not.
this is not the team that's going to do it. We talked about it in the post game show the other night, but I am so not moved by that team. It's like, yeah, congratulations, you won the President's Trophy, right? If you don't win the cup, it means absolutely nothing, right? And in my opinion, it's like regular season champion. Who cares, right? The playoffs is what matters. So we'll see. Maybe they break the curse, but yeah, that curse obviously dates back to 2013, the lockout season. 2013 Hawks, last team to win the President's Trophy and the cup. So has not happened since, and I think that's going to continue probably. Yeah.
Absolutely. Matthias Ekholm for the Edmonton Oilers, possibly out for the rest of the year. Dude,
Ugh.
that's a big loss. That is a big loss for that team.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely their best defensive defenseman. And
Yeah.
then you're talking about it's like Bouchard, Nurse are going to be
He's going to
playing.
get exposed
are
on
gonna
that
be
Cole
playing
Bouchard.
20 to 25 minutes a night during these playoffs.
Ugh.
That hurts,
Yeah.
man. I picked them. I picked them as like my second highest on my Stanley Cup contenders list, and yeah,
I saw they only said it's for the first round as of
Well,
right now.
that
As of
might
right
be
now.
all they need. That
Yeah.
might be it. That could be enough. Yeah, I know. I've been making jokes like for a while about, oh yeah, they're gonna beat the Kings for the 4th straight year because it's inevitable. But I don't know, man. Like this, it could be different this time for a few reasons, right? I think this is the first time Kings will have home ice, and they are a different team at home. They never had that advantage versus the Oilers. And yeah, a banged up squad there. It's like that's a big loss, man. That's not a nothing loss, and it's like that defense. I could see it getting kind of exposed. We'll see. I mean, better hope McDavid and Drysdale carry because I mean, it's not really. It doesn't look like the same Oilers team this year. Must be said.
dude,
Yeah.
I'm we're gonna be filling out our brackets here. We're gonna have information about that on Friday for sure at the very latest.
We'll do a preview.
because
Yeah.
we're gonna do a preview, but then also we should make like a league for CHR enjoyers to join, and we're gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
filling out brackets and making predictions and stuff. And I'm sure with that is gonna be there's gonna come like a lot of slander and shit talking and a lot of pride at stake for us as far as making picks is concerned. Justin, as of right now, like who would you take in the first round between LA and Edmonton?
I mean, history tells you it should be the Oilers, right? Like I could totally see them just subtly figuring it out this time, but I don't know. It feels a little different this time. Like this is the first time where it's like going that series. It's like it doesn't feel like a certainty that they're going to beat them, but it's like they've done it 3 times, and it's like I still feel like for the NHL's perspective, obviously you want to see the Oilers go on a run here, but I don't necessarily want to see it. But he's got time. McDavid's got time to win his cup, but I don't know if it's going to be this year. Yeah, I mean the Kings, they are maybe a team I didn't even have them on my list for top 8. I think I had the Oilers 5th, and the Kings weren't even in mine. I don't think they were in any of ours, and maybe that's a team that we haven't given enough credit. I mean, we'll see in the playoffs. It could be a different game, but I do think the style of play, you'd think it would work out in the playoffs. Very good defensive structure there, and they got some pieces, depth there. So I could see them taking it. I think that's the definition of a 7-game series. Like I don't think that's one that's going to be a quick one. Either way, it's gonna be a close coin flip. But I know I've been saying for a while, I feel like I can't go back on what I've been saying, but things change. I do feel like this injury could be a difference maker, man, where it's like I might lean towards LA, honestly. Is that shocking to say?
No, dude, and also
Yeah.
like I think to I don't know, rationalize us not any of us picking LA to is because like I think that LA could win the first round against the Edmonton Oilers. I don't think they have any chance of winning Stanley Cup. I don't think they have a chance of
They're
winning
not going to
4
beat
playoff
the
series.
Avs or the Stars or even Vegas, right?
It's too much. You're
yeah.
not going to beat all 3 of them. You know?
No way. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't see it. Yeah, I could see them for it being different this year. They'll probably slay the Dragon, the Oilers, but not that they're going to suddenly go on a run after that. Like it's a good team, the Kings, but I don't know if it's a great team. It's not a cup team for me, but they're also not a team too that I think you can just sneeze at. So
No, for sure.
we'll see. I think that's going to be. I mean, if the Oilers lose in the first round, man, that's going to be a story right there. I mean,
Dude, I also feel like there hasn't been like the past like honestly like 4 years or 5 years, however long it's been. It's like every single season the Oilers are like considered the favorite, and it's always like, are they going to be able to get over the hump? Like, is it this year to do it? Is this their year to do it? And I just feel like the narrative hasn't been the same this season. Like, I feel like a lot of people have not written them off, but just like. The team is probably not as good as last year, and so the expectations don't feel the same. Which
this might be a good thing.
Yeah,
for them.
yeah. Which now that I'm saying it, now that I'm like verbalizing that, maybe that's a good thing, and maybe that's going to help them. But
takes the pressure off a little bit.
Don't you agree though? Like, like nobody's saying like. I feel like last year people were like, it's the Oilers to lose almost. Like that was almost what people were saying.
I feel like it was that was the argument going into the season. Like I remember people putting out their cup picks. I feel like everybody's picking the Oilers, but as the season developed and as we're approaching the playoffs, it's definitely shifted.
Yeah.
It still wouldn't shock me. Having said that, it still wouldn't shock me if they suddenly figured out and went on a run. They were literally as close as you could get without winning it last year. And playoffs are a different beast, man. Like McDavid, Draisaitl are good enough on their own where it's like they could drive this ship and if they could just get some more contributions, from the rest of the squad, they could definitely make it happen. A lot of it will depend if they get past that first round, does that home return, right? That'll be a big thing to look at. And how does the goaltending look? That's the thing with me where it's like, that's the one thing with that team. It's like, I don't know. It's just such a unknown with the goaltending. I feel like I just can't trust any of them. Skinner, especially. It's like, where I don't know if you can win a cup with that guy, but we'll see.
Yeah, if Connor McDavid is able to perform the same way he did last year, I think they can get far again. But like last year,
might be all they need.
Like he was the first player to win the Conn Smythe on the losing team.
That's not true.
Since Jaguar.
Yeah. Since
not ever though.
I was never in that sentence. Was I ever gonna say he's the first to ever do it? I was gonna say he's the first to do it since when.
It was taking you a while.
You cut me off before I even said it.
All right. I had to unmute myself from so it took a second.
You cut me off.
Okay, we'll check the tapes.
That's the great thing about this is like you're gonna clearly. We're back. Did you guys miss me? Yes or yes? Get my stream live. Everyone like the stream. Like it up. Yes, good. What did everyone have for dinner tonight? I needed that. I was hungry. Hopefully that's okay with everyone. That I took a couple minutes breaks for a snack. Pita Inn. Is that like a shawarma place? Pita Inn. Chicken tendies. Even on break, they're pushing my buttons. Oh. Potbelly veggie sandwich. That's crazy. Actually, that's probably fire. I always get everything on my sandwich at Potbelly. Their veggies are solid. You got the pickles, you got the tomatoes. You getting hot peppers on that veggie sandwich? Yeah, Mediterranean place. Food slaps. I love Mediterranean food. Pita Inn. Is that in Chicago? Pita. Pita. Isn't that the guy from Family Guy? Pita. Oh, it's in Skokie. Yeah, the hot peppers are bussin' from Potbelly, but that shit will mess my tummy up. If I get like I be getting the big rack there. If I just get a regular size sandwich, I can do full peppers, but if I get a big, I have to ask for like lighter on the hot peppers. So if I do a big sandwich just with hot peppers throughout, it's pain. Jexel's Wings. I love wings. What'd you get? Original hot? Some barbecue wings? Indeed. You know what I'm hungry for? Blackhawks W. Vegetarian options are decent for a fast food place. Cajun rub. I will say I'm not a huge I'm sure there are other places that like do it well. But like if I'm getting Wingstop, I don't do any of the dry rubs. I don't like any of the dry rubs from Wingstop. I need it to be well glazed. Just like Frank Nazar after Chicago Hockey Radio post game. I like my wings well glazed. Like the spicy Korean. Boston. They always give me naked wings with the rub in the corner. Sounds just kind of bland. Sounds a little bland. What's going on around the league? Any score updates in this Calgary situation? Ducks and Wild are square up, and St. Louis is going to advance. They're up 4-0. First intermission. So the Flames really need the Ducks to clutch up here. It's possible because Anaheim's like kind of in a similar situation where they're going to be trying to win the last game of the season. Similar situation to us. I don't know if I said that or not. I like Wingstop. You just got to get like spicy Korean, and you got to get original hot and mango habanero. That's fire. Don't get the fucking dry rubs from Wingstop. They're mid. I wonder how much time before the Blackhawks are back. I kind of want to. I won't even bother putting this Wild game on. Good to see St. Louis getting handling business. I feel like I've been like tricked into wanting Calgary to make the playoffs. And then I keep remembering the reason why everyone wants that to happen is so that I get punished. Got to keep that in mind. Lightning are beating up on the Panthers right now, 4-1. Are they even close enough in standings for this one to matter right now? Oh, I guess. Oh, actually, no. Even if Tampa loses this, they'd still be able to clinch home ice with their last game, because this is Florida's last game of the season. Yeah, I mean, who's out of the lineup tonight for Florida? Obviously, no Kachuk, no Barkov. Reinhardt's not playing either. Yeah, they're resting all their big dogs. Obviously, no Ekblad because he got caught cheating. Minnesota on the peeper right now. Oh, they're showing that Rinzel save. Oh my gosh. That Spencer Knight save was so gross. And then that stupid ass penalty that we got. The refs hate us, man. Hopefully the Stripes like us a little bit more next year. Oh, Saravalli reported an hour ago that the Hawks have had about 5 months to put their list together as far as coaching options go. And there's one name at the very top that's been circled and that's separated himself from the rest of the pack, and that's David Carl from Denver University. You hear that, chat? Carl to Chicago. It's happening. All right, I need to make sure the stream's live. All right, there we go. We're underway. Go get him, right? Give him the bag, blank check. Don't care. Pay him what you need to. That's big news. Like, that's not, obviously it's not official or anything like that, but to have it confirmed that he's the top of the list, like, we haven't really heard that yet. Like, obviously all the fans and everything and Blackhawks Twitter and CHR have been talking about David Carl for a while. But to hear that he's the top of the list, good to know. All right. Let's close out this Blackhawks season with a win, shall we? Here comes the gambling pro. Oh, shot goes just wide. Ooh, I thought Mikhailov almost won that. Ooh, a little spinorama from Foligno in the neutral zone. Ottawa sends it in. Ooh, nice hit from Kaiser. Nice hit from Foligno. You can tell they came out. They're trying to come out aggressive here. Trying to be physical. I don't hate it. Moore with a nice move. Oh, if he could have separated there, that would have been so gross. Damn it. Why is this coach at the top of the list? I should really get involved with college hockey more. Because he's won like 2 or 3 national championships, and he's been the coach of the U.S. World Juniors team for the past couple years that have won. And he's a younger guy, one of the bright young minds in coaching. He just feels inevitable to me. Like, he's won everywhere. He's always going to make his transition to the NHL. I think the Blackhawks are the perfect scenario for him. Because it's like, it's not like he's inheriting some, like, you know, like, it's not like he's going to start coaching the Edmonton Oilers right now with the 2 best players in the world. Like, he's inheriting a super young team that he can kind of build up and mold the way he wants to. I feel like there's a lot of autonomy with the Blackhawks job, and I feel like that would be attractive for a ambitious young coach. He's who that's my. I think I'd rather him more than like some of these like good NHL guys. Like I think he's going to be so successful. I think he's going to be the next John Cooper. And you can just see the script of it happening with the Blackhawks. And yeah, as Ryan just pointed out in chat, he has coached several of the guys that we have. I'd rather David Carl than Mike Sullivan. And I'm not supposed to say that. Like, I know old heads would be like, you know, but that's like more of a prediction than it is like I just think David Carl's going to be awesome. He seems so likable. That was such a sweet move from Moore. If he could have turned that into 2-on-1, that would have been gross. Bedard and Donato battling in the corner. Blackhawks come up with it. Move back to Rinzel. Sends it back down low. Damn. Holy shit. These guys are... Ottawa's playing physical, man. Nice move from Mikheyev. All right. He's just cutting back and forth on Pinto. Shot from the point from Vlasic. Gets blocked out in front. Penalty coming. Yeah, Donato is just getting attacked. I mean, this guy's getting mauled. Finally gets one back. Let's score on this peeper. Bedard's hat trick. Bedard hat trick coming here. Yep. Bedard hat trick incoming. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, these guys are trying to just assault Ryan Donato. I mean, that was like a hold, a hook, and a slash. He literally got it from all angles there. Whoa. But that was a lot. Deserved. He deserved that call. Bedard keeps it in. Over to Rinzel. Back to Bedard. They're playing a lot higher up on Bedard now, not giving him as much space. He's going to find Bertuzzi back door if they give him that much space. I would have maybe liked to see Spencer Knight come out and play that. Okay, it works out fine. Oh, Bedard, you can't lose that there. And that just kills like 25 seconds. Ottawa sends it right back down. All right. Let's see how they get into the zone. They fail to. Gosh. It's so hard for this first unit to enter the zone. They've still not really found a way to do it efficiently. Oh. Or try to skate it in. Got past 2 guys. Couldn't get past the 3rd. Ottawa sends it back down. 40 seconds left. 35. Hawks send it in. Korchinski's the first one there. Oh, and Ottawa comes up with it. They might be on a little 3-on-2 here. Nice stick from Levshinov. 12 seconds left on the power play. Ryan Donato carrying for the Blackhawks. Oh, he gets on it. Oh, he tried to wrap around. Wasn't able to squeeze it in. Slaggert behind the net. Has his back to goal. Bueno comes up with the puck. Nice physical play from him. Find a pass here. Got to find a pass there. He doesn't. He turns the puck over. Here's Shabbat. Sends one on Knight. Big rebound. Zetterlund wasn't able to get it on net, though. Nice hit from Murphy. Eichel comes in, wins the puck. Here's Kaiser. Nice play from Spencer Knight to get that over to Murphy. I mean, okay, there we go. Got to get that out of the zone, thank God. That's our boy Angus. Nice poke from Spencer Knight. Renzel plays it up. Here's Bedard. Didn't really have an option, just went back to Renzel there. Donato's going to send it in. Ooh. Bedard hit the ice hard there. We have a whistle. Forsberg covers. 11:18 left in the final period of the final Blackhawks game of the season. We're all level. It's anyone's. Bedsy time. Yeah, I just want to see him rip one. I want to see him look somebody off and just rip it and take it himself. I want to see him be selfish here with 2 goals. Trevor wants free hockey. Chat, you guys want overtime? I wouldn't mind overtime tonight. Last game of the season. Give me more. Bedsy OT GWG. Can you imagine? Last game of the season, hat trick, overtime game winner. Oh my gosh. You're getting me excited over here. Bedsy OT game winner. You guys are manifesting that. Manifesting the Bedsy overtime winner. Would you rather have a Bedsy overtime winner or have like Levshinov and Rinzel both score in the third period? Oh my God. Shut up. What are those, Evan? First hat trick and GWG in overtime. Wouldn't be his first overtime GWG. He's had a couple of those already. Nice play from Bedard. Here's Donato. Ooh, wrist one. Blocker save. Mackay behind the net. Back to the point. Rinzel. Ooh, shoots it just wide. He wants to take it again. Find Bedard. Vlasic's shot got blocked by a stick that shattered in half. Here's Frank. Oh, nice. He wins it. Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi should have shot that low key. Levshinov, cross ice. Teravainen, the pass was a little too hot for him. This has been like, if yesterday was like the pinnacle of passing for the Blackhawks, today has been like, just like not in sync. Not really connecting on much. The goals have come from like individual efforts. The second line tonight for the Nazar, Bertuzzi, Teravainen line's been a little quiet. Whoa. I think Knight tried to cover that, but it ended up just swinging over to Green. Here he is with speed. Over to Moore. Back to Green. Ooh! Really good bang, bang, give and go play from those two right there. Can't believe he got a shot off. That was awesome play from them too. Murphy just sending one 8 feet wide of the net. Oh, such good passing. That was good passing. Foligno to Moore to Green. Really good feed from Moore. Green wasn't able to get much on it. Oh. That pass from Korchinski wasn't exactly on the tape there. I love how hard this fourth line's battling. Here's Slaggert. He's got Reichel. Pulls up. Just sends it in deep. Reichel wants that pass back there. Oh, nice save from Spencer Knight. Oh, no. Stutzel again. Oh, he just gets wiped out. Maybe got away with a trip there. Good save from Spencer Knight. Slaggert just clears the zone and goes for a change. Puck doesn't go far enough for icing. What are you guys talking about? Ooh. Good play from Bedard to not let that pass get through there. Just under 7 minutes left. Here's Donato in the Ottawa zone. Tries a nice little move. Gets shoved. Connor Murphy, like, I just don't want to see a guy like that trying to do all these stick handles through the neutral zone. You're not that guy, pal. Oh, Bedard just took one up high. And we're going to get it. Attaboy, sell it. Bleed. What's this kid got? This kid's got to get shot in the face to get a call in this league. Oh, we're shitting on my shirt? Lee, did you skin your grandmother's basement couch? Oh my God. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Your bad shirt. Dude, this shirt is fire. It's got like deers on it. It's like wavy. This is one of my favorite shirts. Banger shirt. It's all right, Yamir Yager. Maybe one day you'll have the confidence to pull something like this off. Maybe one day. That is very funny though. It does look like the furniture in my grandma's house. Deers. Oh, deers. Some does, some deers, and some buckaroos. Okay. I don't understand the Dick Cheney friend lore. Great guy, though, Dick Cheney. I'm just kidding. Horrible human being. Oh, they're showing the whole crew. Can they put us on there? Can they put CHR on there? All right, take a look at these names. Who do we need to hound? CHSN president. Need to have a discussion with you, sir. Do not like the way things have gone this year. Looks like CBJ's destined to make the offs. What's the score? All right, here's Bedard. I need the hat trick. You know he wants it. Rinzel, wrist one, gets blocked out in front. Get there, Bedard. Win that. And Ottawa clears. And it's like, right when they clear the zone, you're not getting back in because these guys fucking suck on the zone entries. Let's see what they do. Rinzel was looking to drop over to Teravainen, to Bedard, back to Teravainen. Rinzel kind of took a cheap shot on Pinto there. And so that's how we got set up, but we'll take it. Just risked it. I don't care. Oh! Nazar was looking for Bertuzzi. I thought that was going to deflect off a skating in. That was so close. Man, that was close. Rinzel's just going to take it himself. I love it. Nice. We're going to get set up off of that. Turns out it's that easy. Someone's just got to want to do it. No! He keeps it in. Nice. Down low, Bertuzzi. Frank in the slot. Bounces just over his stick. It's fine. We've still got possession. Bedard. Frank. Bedard. Oh, shot across. Looking for Bertuzzi. Doesn't find him. Just take it yourself. Nazar. Over to Bedard. Oh! It gets saved. I wanted it so bad. I'm sorry for that noise. I wanted it so bad. Nobody can ever say I didn't want it. Oh, damn it. Moore looking for Foligno. Green over to Murphy. Wow. Forsberg just cannot like soak up anything. It's just rebound central with this guy. Kaiser pinching pretty high. All right. Right as I say that, he gloves it and doesn't give up a rebound. What the fuck was that noise? That was Bedard almost scoring a hat trick with 5 minutes left in the last game of the season noise. That's what that noise was. And like trying to articulate words, but being too excited to like get them out. Bro, you cannot be talking about the NBA play-ins right now. Talk about play-ins. Play-ins. I hate the NBA format. I hate the NBA. I hate what it's becoming. I don't like the play-in. Like, if the NHL does something like that, I'll be sick to my stomach. Like that bubble, the bubble Stanley Cup run. That was so Mickey Mouse. What are you talking about? The good old days. Will Job. I do love seeing John Morant just hit the GTA loadout for his cellies. Like, what violent weapon is he going to be pretending to use this time? I love some of the personalities in the NBA. It's just they almost just make too much money that it's like with Ja, it's like he's like hilarious and he's like a savage, but then he's also kind of like a little bit of a princess a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like once those guys make like once you start making like $100 million, it's like hard to not be a kind of a piece of shit, you know? And it's like they're all making $100 million. And so it's become like, I don't know, it's just like less about the game, it feels like. If Ja was in the NHL, it'd be awesome. Oh my gosh, I'd love him. Like the personality in the NBA is awesome. Don't get me wrong. But they're all just like a little bit, they're all like divas. A little too much. You know? Yeah. That makes sense. Like Anthony Edwards is hilarious. Doing the shotgun sally, it's so funny, dude. They're like, dude, you cannot do that. You have pulled out like 3 weapons on Instagram Live. You cannot keep like, and he just doesn't stop. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I love that shit. It's so funny. 3 minutes left here, man. This feels like OT. Yeah, he does not, Rager. Nice. Nazar intercepts the pass. Pulls up, sets up Renzel. Wrist shot. Oh, that one's gloved. No rebound. Nice play from Frank Nazar there. Hey, GMKD. GMKD. Chat, how do you guys feel about Kyle Davidson? Like, if 10 is like he's the best GM ever, you're obsessed with him, and 1 is like he's Stan Bowman, where do you put KD? Oh no. Oh no, Cousins. Oh, what a play defensively from Renzel. Holy cow, what a play. Wow, that was awesome. A couple of really good defensive plays from Renzel tonight, and one really bad one. I guess it kind of evens out. Are you guys talking about smoking meats right now? Chicago meat rating. Okay. 8.5. 7 after seeing last night's first period. 6.9. Okay. Wonder where came up with that number. The NBA is like every version of Bronick. Yeah, low-key. Good comparison. It's like 500 Jeremy Roenick's. CMHR. Chicago Meat Hockey Radio. 7.3, okay. So we're seeing roughly in the 7 range. It's just hard for me to forget about, oh no. That one just went wide. There's a minute left. Just get this, please. Thank you. Mikhail's on his horse. Not going to be icing, obviously. 40 seconds. Kind of just killing time, which I'm okay with at this point. I've already accepted overtime. If we had Bedard, Demidov, and Nazar on the first line right now, oh my lord, it would be unfair. It'd be nice. It would be, yeah. It would, but you do have to remember that we have, you know, the right side of our defense figured out for the next 15 years, so that's worth something. It's worth something, too. But yeah, Bedard, Demidov, Nazar heading into this offseason would be like, oh, dude. Oh, wow, that was a great save from Knight. The final minute. He's been awesome tonight. Even though he's let in 3 goals, he's faced how many shots? Probably 40. Close to 40, I'd imagine. You know Bedard's going for an overtime. You know our boy's going for the Hattie. He wants it. If Kyle gives Donut over $5 million for over 3 years, what do you grade him? See, so my thing is like that would be like not nearly as bad as like Brossois or TJ Brody or, you know. Keep me updated. Oh. Yeah, you know, right? Just chat and stuff if needed. Betsy's going for it. Am I hammering Bedard OT winner? No, I'm not. I've been betting less. I'm saving it for the playoffs.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming. We're going to be
Overtime.
streaming every game. Or not every game, but a lot of games this playoffs. Starting Saturday.
Every game would be a lot. Ottawa has possession here. Here's Shabbat. He's just going to circle back. Is it Bedard, Nazar, Vlasic? Who's the defenseman? I'd assume it's Vlasic. It's Rinzel. Nice poke. Oh. That's where you double. Nice. Bedard takes the puck, drops it for Nazar. Yes! They score! Bedard and Nazar! Nazar wins it in OT for the final game of the Blackhawks season. What a way to end it. I know we wanted the Bedard fucking hat trick, but man, Let's go. The way Frank Nazar has ended this season has been awesome. What a play from Rinzel and Bedard to double team Stützle there and take the puck off of him, drops the puck for Nazar, and Nazar, dude, I'm telling you, the past couple weeks, he's just had the killer instinct. Relatively quiet night for Nazar tonight compared to yesterday, but the goals don't come as big as that. I mean, to go from the goal and assist and then the shootout winner yesterday into the fucking overtime winner tonight, this kid is showtime. This kid is showtime. Both of them just hands up. Oh, let's go. Oh, that's awesome. That was awesome. Oh, I'm so excited for this team next year. I'm so excited for Blackhawks hockey next year. What a way to go out. Oh, man. I'm buzzing. Can I turn it back on? Or actually, I'll just do it on my phone now. Oh, that was so electric. What are we saying? What are we saying? That's a sign. Call Justin live. Dude, we're going to do a post game in like 5 minutes. What a way to end the season. Give him a blank check. Oh my gosh, chat. That's awesome. That's the future of the Chicago Blackhawks. Yes, sir. Rinzel to Bedard to Nazar. Nazar back-to-back game-winning goals. Hawks are really good in OT because of the extra space. We haven't been most of the year, but I think as time gone on, they've gotten better as the season's gone on. Because I feel like a while, those early games, we were losing every time we were in overtime. Just because we would get shoved off the puck so easily. But now they're just like, we're so fast. Like, especially in like a couple years, we're going to be like the best overtime team in the league. Because these kids are going to be stronger and they're still going to be fast as hell, obviously. They're going to kill everybody in the 3-on-3. No more Bedard hockey for 5 months. Oh my gosh. When you put it like that.
Maybe the world championship.
Great 19-year-old season from Bedard. Yeah, I cannot complain. It obviously hasn't always gone the way he's wanted it to. There's been frustration. There's been media chatter, but he's 19 years old. He's going to be a perennial 100-point scorer. He's going to be a superstar. There is no doubt about it. There's no need to worry. Oh, my gosh. Blackhawks able to overcome Angus Crookshank tonight. He gave the Blackhawks his best, but Angus was not able to get it done. Blackhawks with the OT revenge against the Sens from earlier in the season. Yep, from the live show at Midwest Coast. We got him back. Plan the parade. Dude, this team's winning the Stanley Cup next year. Bedard still 60-plus points with multiple goal and point dry streaks. Yeah, exactly, dude. And as his career goes on, those dry streaks are going to shrink and shrink and shrink until they don't happen anymore. In a few years with Misa, Kanserov, Lardis will be unstoppable. I mean, dude, there's so much shit to be excited about. There's so much to be excited about with this team. I mean, just like literally just the way these guys have looked like the past couple weeks has been so positive. It's been so positive. And there's light at the end of the tunnel, chat. We're not that far off. I really don't think we are. One more year of like grinding, maybe eating shit a little bit next season. Let's see a decent improvement. All these guys are going to look better. They will have had NHL experience and playing together too. There's going to be so much more familiarity next year. We're not going to be bringing in 9 free agents, 9 plugs, 9 vets. Like, it's not going to happen. We're going to bring in not even a handful of guys. I hope it's not more than 3 people. I genuinely do not want them to bring in more than 3 players this offseason, unless they're all like fringe stars. But even then, it's like, you're only going to be able to pay so many of these guys. Because if you don't think Frank Nazar's earning bank after next year, if you think Frank Nazar's earning less than $6 million next year, and he looks like this next season, yeah, right. Six more points than last season.
6?
Yeah.
How long of a term? 3 years?
What?
How long of a term? 3 years?
What are you talking about? For Frank?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think that if he looks as good, I think the number's going to be higher than that.
I think on an 8-year contract, you're talking about 10.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that you're going to have to pay some of these kids. I'm saying you're going to have to pay Frank Nazar. If Frank Nazar...
What is Bedard going to ask for?
I don't know. The thing about Bedard is
if
that...
Bedard asks for 10...
The thing is, if Bedard has an identical season to this, if he's like... If there's not... He can't ask for that much money. Or that,
yeah, but you don't want him to have it. He's not, that's hopefully not the plan.
I'm not rooting for that. I'm just saying we have to see, because I think Bedard's going to wait until after
if
the
he
year.
has a 80 to 100 point season next year.
Minimum 10.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
On an 8-year.
Yeah. Which, I mean, if Bedard wants 8 years, $10 million, I'd give it to him now.
What if he asked for 5 years and $10 million?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like, I'm okay with giving Bedard the bag when he deserves the bag, I think that's probably what we're going to see out of him. I just feel like a bridge deal would make more sense than a long-term contract, but maybe
for who?
For Connor Bedard.
Yikes.
But maybe no, I'm just saying from his perspective, like if he has an agent that wants to make money, that's going to be you're going to enter the negotiations like that.
Yeah, I mean, you take like short contracts your whole career, really.
Yeah.
You never really lock it in.
Well, I mean,
maybe
that's
until
kinda,
your last 8.
But is that not kind of become the meta a little bit in the NHL? Like, isn't that kind of the Austin Matthews wave? Is like you just do these short deals because, like,
that's what I'm saying.
If you, with how much the cap's going up, if you sign an 8-year deal and you're a superstar, it's like by the end of by your 4th year, you're going to be making like the 10th to 15th most in the league. You're not going to be making like nearly as much as the guys who are signing contracts after you. So I don't know. I could totally see Bedard being a guy that's just like, no, lock me up long term. I don't want to talk about this. Just like
you hope.
But even if he's not,
if his agent's smart, he'll ask for 12 or 13 or 14 or
not just yet. Not yet.
I don't know.
No,
What's
no,
Connor Bedard worth?
He has to get like a 100-point season before he's asking for $14 million.
Remember, this is the guy that we're talking about that is the most centralized like focus of their franchise of any team in the NHL. Connor Bedard is the Blackhawks more so than any other player is a certain team.
Frank Nazar has entered the chat.
You know what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
Jersey sales, ticket sales,
yeah.
Real life stuff.
Attendance.
Real life stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's responsible.
Like he it's like the Connor McDavid is really
Yeah. Tassos, those things you say are very true. But if they were, let's say they wanted to sign the extension this summer.
8 years is a long time, dude.
I know. I don't think he's going to do 8 years. If they were to sign an extension this summer, because obviously he's got next year that he could wait. But let's say if they were to do it this summer,
lose both
it's not more than $10 million. He wouldn't be able to ask for that much.
There's both possibilities. There's this summer and there's next summer.
It's going to be next summer, and we're going to have to pay him. But we have so much cap space. We have all this cap space. We got rid of the Jones contract. Like we have the cap space to pay these guys who deserve it. Connor Bedard's going to deserve a bag.
If he waits until next summer for something like this, the longer he waits after he is eligible to sign an extension on July 1st, the more it will be assumed that he's asking for more money.
Well, yeah, you got to assume these guys always want to get the most amount of money. That's kind of the whole point.
Yeah, some guys, somebody in chat put Connor Bedard could take 9.8. That's criminally low.
Not necessarily. He's never had 70 points in the NHL. That's not criminally low.
Okay. Do you expect him to stay as that for the next 8 years?
I don't, but if I am the Blackhawks organization,
You're going to make him feel like he should?
If I am engaging in contract negotiations with Bedard and his agent, and they come into my office right now and ask me for $10+ million, I'm saying, where's that come? Like, you got to show me.
Oh, well, I mean, it comes from the Connor Bedard jersey sales, and it comes from, every single promo that has his face on it.
I don't think that's getting you 10.
Huh?
I don't think it's getting you 10 right now.
What?
Tassos, he hasn't even scored 70 points. He was a minus 40 this year.
How much? So the Blackhawks make $1 million every home game. Okay.
Yeah.
Attendance would be. Imagine this team, this hockey team, this exact same hockey team. Now take out Connor Bedard out of the picture. What does that look like?
I think the front offices of professional hockey teams are very good at negotiations, and
but this team right now without Bedard,
I think the fans care. Bedard helps the gate for sure, but Bedard helps the jersey sales. Yes,
a lot.
But with that being said, there are other guys that are coming up. This fan base, the fact that this team's bad and there's still so many people going to the games, it's more to do with the dynasty team and what Patrick Kane and Jonathan Toews did than Connor Bedard. That's what the Blackhawks front office would say. They'd be like, yeah, buddy, we're the Chicago Blackhawks. People are going to come to our games regardless.
Yeah. We
just had one of the best teams ever less than a decade ago.
This was all about Frank Nazar and the fact that, he has been incredible. And if you're going to want to sign him to 8 years, if Bedard signs for 4, if Bedard signs for 5.
I don't think any of these guys are going to be signing for 8 years.
No?
I doubt it. Maybe a couple, but not most. I mean, we already saw it with Alex Vlasic.
That's troublesome amongst the top group.
That doesn't make me nervous at all. I think
the upper echelon.
It doesn't make me nervous at all. Chicago is an amazing city. The fans care. They're all
you
young.
You don't want to be talking about it all the time, though.
Yeah, but you're not talking about it all the time if you sign for 4 years. If Bedard signs for 4 years next year, he doesn't have to worry about it for 4 years, 3.5 years. This isn't Toronto. Yeah, dude, it's not.
That's life, dude. That's life.
It depends on who his agent is. Yes, tell Tassos he's thinking about this from a Toronto perspective. We're not going to have this problem here. It's not like the most miserable place in the world to play like Toronto.
No, it's not. I'm not saying that, but Connor Bedard, there's been some whispers out there of him being, a little frustrated and
and then him giving up on this team who's given everything to him. I'm sure that'll really quiet the whispers.
I don't know. You have all these guys like Jack Hughes and Tim Stützle and
this is a non. Bedard's not leaving.
Even if he signs for 3 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Why would I worry about that?
Yeah, okay.
Because if he signs next year for 3 years, how good are we going to be in 3 years? Really good. Well, that would be 4 years. If it's 3 years after next, that's 4. Quick maths. I'm a genius. We're going to be good by then. We're going to be competing.
I don't think he actually thinks that. I'm just saying that he's a kid and probably sees that it's out there on the internet that there are a group of people that even think that he thinks that in the first place.
I think Connor Bedard seems to have a really good head on his shoulders, doesn't really give a shit about the outside noise, just likes to play hockey. All those things combined, I do not think that there's going to be trouble negotiating.
Neither do I.
I do not think there's going to be any problems.
I'm just saying this is a player that could probably ask for whatever he wants, is more my point.
And then if it comes to that and you have to overpay him at the time, it's fine. You do that.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
I would sign Connor Bedard to 8x14 if I could. I would. You wouldn't? I would.
What if he never ends up being 100-point scorer?
You'll trade him. Somebody will take that in a rising cap. Connor Bedard?
But why are we even talking about this hypothetical where we're gonna have to pay him way too much money?
I'm just saying, if you want term,
I understand this discussion for a guy for a player with a different temperament than Connor Bedard. I understand this, but for who we know Connor Bedard to be, this is not going to be a problem.
Yeah, no, he wants. It's not a problem.
Attracting free agents to Chicago has never been an issue. True. Chat, is this the post game yet? It's been 20 minutes. No, we're just, dude, this is the last one of the season. We're just talking.
Yeah,
we're just hanging out. We're stretching it out.
I think this is going to become a discussion going forward. What all these guys sign for and how it fits under the cap. And
well, I love the start. I love where we're at with the books. I love that we've gotten Seth Jones off this year. I'll pull up Puckpedia right now just to take a look.
How much you spend this summer is going to be interesting to monitor.
I just with how much the cap's going up, I don't see this team. I think Kyle Davidson has learned from the failures of Stan Bowman and co. And I think he is going to be very cautious when it comes to overpaying and messing up the books. And I think we're going to see the first glimpse of this that we're going to see, Tassos, is going to be what comes over the next couple months with Ryan Donato. I think we'll see what happens.
Fair deal right now.
What?
Fair deal, gun to your head. What's a fair Ryan Donato deal?
3 years, $4.5 million.
Yeah. He's not going to live up to that.
He can. That $4.5 million is not an overpay for a third line player. Not in today's NHL. Not in 2 years.
He's more of a fourth line player.
He's not. He's not a fourth line player. He's been awesome this year. I know.
Stanley Cup winning team.
I understand that.
On a cup winning team.
No, he could be a third liner on a cup winning team.
Maybe.
He's like an Evan Rodriguez.
He'd be the third best player.
He's like Evan Rodriguez. He's like Evan Rodriguez. They're like the same player.
Is he playing on the third line?
Yeah. Well, he jumps up, but when that team's healthy, it's going to be Barkov, Verhaeghe, Reinhart, Kachuk, Marchand, Bennett, and then Lindell, Listerine, and Rodriguez. He's Evan Rodriguez.
Yeah. All right. Well. Yeah, I just I figured I'd jump in here a little bit.
Yeah, no, I don't mind the discussion. We'll see what happens with Ryan Donato, whether he gets overpaid, whether he gets paid fairly, and it's a good contract and it's fair for everyone.
3.5.
If he walks,
3 times 3.5.
He's already turned down 3 times 4.
Wow.
So, or no. I think he's been offered $4 million for 3 years. And he hasn't turned it down or accepted, is what I've heard. I've heard no decision's been made. Which, not turning it down, but not accepting it is basically turning it down. Because if you're okay with that, you just take it. I don't know.
Big Nazar deal.
Yeah, maybe. But again, I think these kids' first contracts are not going to be as big as you're thinking they might be.
I just would laugh very hard if Connor Bedard went in there and got an 8x14.
Yeah, I just,
And
I
then
don't
what
know.
do you give Frank? If Frank is a better player for the entirety of the next season, even if they both have outstanding seasons,
It's not going to happen. It's not going to. Even if your gun was to your head and you had to pay both of them $14 million, you could make it work. It's the cap's going up.
okay.
The cap's going to be like $130 million in 2 years. Again, it's not going to happen. Like, we don't even. It's a non-issue.
All right.
The last thing we should be worried about right now is the contract stuff. That's the stuff you start worrying about after you like have your initial contract. The initial contracts are not going to be that big. It's going to be what this team does in like 4 or 5 years. Can they win? And then they win, and then they're going to all be like, okay, we all deserve money.
What's the winning window?
I mean, the winning window. The fact that all these.
What's the window to win a Stanley Cup?
Well, it completely depends on the age of your of the players in your core.
Well,
And
based off of where it is right now and where you'd like to see it go,
I'd say we'd truly be contending in 3 years.
from now,
Yes.
like after this season,
Yes.
3 more seasons, and you're contending for the cup.
Yes.
Give me maybe the layout of what does that mean? How many years of playoffs is that? Is it 3? Is it 2?
It would be our second.
So no playoffs next year
No.
and playoffs the year after.
Yes.
And you go on maybe a little bit of a run
Yes.
and you get the experience, but you don't really.
Correct.
And then the year after, it's like, oh, the Hawks.
By that,
They're in the group.
Yes.
They're in the group of teams.
after that year, so 3 years from now, we go on a run. After that season concludes, the Hawks are perennial contenders.
The Hawks are after that.
After that.
Okay.
Fair? Chat, how am I doing? Disagree, agree? That's what I see. That's just what I see. A Stanley Cup window is usually 4 to 5 years old, but that's not even true though. Like, the Penguins won what in 2008, 2009, and then didn't win again until 2017. It's not true. The window is as long as you're able to keep your core together. Like Florida's window, Florida have had the past 2 years. Florida's going to be a contender for the next 4 or 5.
So we can book it up right now and say this Hawks team is like, you can't go get. There's no use in going and getting Brock Besser, Nikolai Ehlers, right? Like, you need
Not necessarily, because then in 3 years, like, those guys are going to be like 32. That's not old. You need veterans.
You want a 32?
You know,
want a 32-year-old guy whose career has been like shooting between 50 or 60 points into the net?
Yeah, you need that. You literally need that to win Stanley
You
Cups.
need a couple.
You need depth.
You can acquire that, though, I feel like.
Yeah, isn't that what we're just saying?
Later on. Like, when you, like...
Yeah, maybe. That's why, dude, I feel like I'm being consistent here.
You maybe don't need to lock up long-term money in it now.
I've said I don't want the Blackhawks to bring in more than 2 players this offseason.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bring in a needle-moving superstar.
Yeah, and then,
Go find somebody that's a needle-moving superstar. Right?
Yeah, everyone wants you to be more optimistic.
I'm not. I feel like I am optimistic. I feel like this is like me saying that these guys are really good and they can ask for whatever they want in contract negotiations. You got to be smart about your money.
Core of Bedsy, Nazar, Vlasic, Rinzel, Knight could potentially win cups at any time when they're between the ages of 24 and 32.
24 and 32. So, well, those guys are all different ages, but that would be like 2 years from now. Starting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Hawks are going to be good, man. I really do.
Yeah, guys, give Tassos a break. He hasn't seen winning like we have.
Oh, you guys just like are, willing to wait through a lot of losing, and I've heard that
Yeah.
there may be some.
Here's the thing about us Blackhawks fans. We don't give a shit about regular season success.
I
We
know,
don't.
but you got to make the playoffs.
Yeah, you got to make the playoffs.
Got to make the playoffs.
But like, I would not rather jeopardize 8 years from now just to expedite this process a year and a half faster.
yeah, no, I
Like,
agree.
I'm patient. I'm patient, and I hope
There's
that
ways you can organically do it, though.
yeah, of course. I mean, also just like the fact that, like, there's also something we're not acknowledging, and that comment from who was that I read? Quinn. That was Quinn that said that about the core of Bedsy Nazar. Yeah, Quinn said that. Like, what if Nazar is over 60 points next year, and Bedard takes a big step, and Renzel is unbelievable, and Levshinov looks. It's like if all these guys take a big step, it's like
That's sort
Like,
of
it
my
could happen-
end all be all point.
like it might be a long time, but it could be quicker than we think.
That's what I'm saying. That's sort of my end all be all point. Is like, what if the Hawks make the playoffs next year?
Oh man, I mean, we're talking about the greatest problem to possibly have.
Oh boy,
That would be an amazing problem to have.
you make the playoffs.
And then you're scrambling around. I would love that problem. I mean, shit, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say anything crazy. Imagine you're able to bring in Mitch Marner. Because, like, it's like, there was a period of the season. I mean, we've been talking about Mitch Marner and fucking Mikko Rantanen since, like, week 3. Justin's calling. Okay, we should probably Should we end it and go to fucking...
Yeah.
Should, what's up? Should we? We're gonna end and go to post game. We've just been rambling because we've had a decent amount of.
Yeah, no, I don't want to steal your flow like you guys are rolling, but it's like, yeah, I just want to make sure. Yeah, we're still we're doing the post game.
Yeah, we need a. It's.
We did the clip or whatever.
Yeah, stealing your thunder. No. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up in a sec.
Okay, cool.
All right. Peace.
Okay.
We'll talk to you in a minute.
Yeah.
All right. We got to get B-Hawks memes in here. We got to have the man weigh in. We're going to continue this I want to continue this exact conversation. Now that the season is over, we don't really have to talk too much about the specifics of that game. I want to keep talking big picture. We're going to be right back in just a second on the post game. So do not go far because we are going to resume this conversation. And I want to hear your input still. I want to hear your input because I know Tassos is going to be trying to get Justin going too on this post game. So we will be back live in like 5 minutes.